University Board, we had an interesting experience like this as well. About 2 years ago maybe, we also got a topic and we got to speak about it like you.
Yeah, I can remember it. I think these kids also now getting ready to get the same experience as us and tell and show their talents on this competition.
Yes, but before that possibly, I would like to take this chance to introduce the Honorable Board Judges. First of all, I would like to welcome Mr. Khalid Mubarakna, senior, veteran and well-experienced teacher of English, and Ms. Nusna Niaz, IELTS lecturer at Westgate College. We welcome you both to this special occasion. Now I think we should wind up a little bit.
No, I think without winding up, we should welcome all the competitors and all the participants who are participated in this occasion.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, we welcome you all to the Cambridge B1 level public speaking competition qualifying round 2023.
As well, let's give a big round of applause to welcome all the competitors and participants here.
Actions speak louder than words. Something.
Please raise your hands if you did something nice for someone you love in this morning. Okay, good. Please raise your hands if you did something nice for someone that you love this morning. Okay, thank you. That is sometimes that is a way to tell that we appreciate them. Good morning, dear impartial board of judges, dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. Actions speak louder than words. In the 4th grade, we learned about showing, not telling. But did you know that this applies in your relationships? In my house, this starts with the laundry. Usually, my laundry is done by my mother. My laundry basket is in my closet. I used to throw my clothes into the bin, but they are always going down for the floor next to it. But my mom she's always saying that, honey, make sure that you put your clothes in the bin this time. And at all, me, sure mom, but I don't care it at all. But after some time that I realized that this bugged her. And I used to go there and pick them and put them in the bin. And this made her feel me appreciated. Our school custodian is doing a big thing, a hard job by cleaning around the school. And as I know many grades in my school, they are sending thanking cards and they also telling that they appreciate the big work of our custodian. But after the interval, there was a bunch of trash in the ground. And the custodian must be thinking that, oh geez, these kids say that they appreciate me, but they don't show it. But if we put our trash in the bin correctly, custodian must be feeling appreciated about us because we are helping them with a small thing. Okay, imagine a person comes to you and asks to be friends with you, and at once you're saying, yes, sure. But if that person is going to feel you sad, is making you feel bad about himself or hurting you, if you're feeling bad about that person, that is not a friend at all. A friend is a person who is kind to you and always appreciate your work and always wants the best for you. But when we are doing something, that action must be a good thing. Always, Maya Angelou famously said that people will forget what you say, but always remember what you did. But if you think that you should always do something to treat them well, that must be hurting someone. But if you hurt someone, someone, that thing also will be a memorable thing for him or her. If that thing is not a good thing, that person must be regretting you sometimes. If you did something nice, that person must always come to you sometimes and help you when you are in a trouble or when you have any problem. So, as Maya Angelou said famously, you should always treat persons kindly and you must always think their well-being. If you think their well-being, you must always you are having that thing. Anytime you are getting the regression in the world. When we did something nice for some person, that person won't be near us in the whole life, but sometimes we'll meet him or her and that person will come us. So, get up and go find someone who appreciates you and show that you appreciate their work. Thank you.
The Hamdi Akiyama, how deal with exam stress? How deal with exam stress? The Hamdi Akiyama.
One day I had a friend named Shahara. She is a good student in our class. When I go to the school, I saw she doing her studies hard. So I asked from her, why are you doing your studies so hard? So she told me, our exam is near. So that's why I'm doing my studies well. So, good morning my dear Pasha Board of Judges, dear parents and my dear brothers and sisters. Not only the exams make us fear or the stress, also the challenges that we are faced in our life make us stress, also the fear. So, do we want to worry about that? No, we don't want to worry about that. Because that is a common human reaction. So, can we do our exams well, studying like Shahara? No, because she did her studies hard because she felt so stressed about her exam. So, how to stop this exam stress? In your control is really important. If you are doing your studies or the techniques that you use to do your studies, you are in your control. You can do them well. Because how you become productive is in your control. And as the second one, you have to be in this present. You have to be in this present because as an example, if you haven't done your studies and you feel afraid of your exam, then you will think, what will happen in this exam? I didn't study yet. So then you feel afraid of this exam. So that's why you have to stay in this present. So you have to stay in this present if you are afraid of this exam. Because then you have to stay in this present. Not the past, not the future, but the present. At the last, you have to be kind to yourself. Because some children doing their studies by not having proper food, not having proper nutrition, then it will not help you to stay productive. So that's why you must do your studies as well as you must maintain a good health. That will help you to maintain a good mental balance. So mistakes can happen from anyone, but you have to forgive them yourself. And remember, this
Which book do you like? Can you do comment?
Look at this book. Most of us can identify this book seeing only the book cover and the name. Because this book is very famous and the main character of this book is very famous and his past life is very dark. Raise your hand if you have a dream to be a multimillionaire. Let me see. All together of your dream, you get my dream. I want 365 cars for each day, 12 houses, 12 buildings, 12 Kawasaki's, and finally, I want most active bank account in the world. First of all, good morning my dear Partial of Judges, my dear sir, and my dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. I told my huge dream to my mom and dad. Then my mom said, it's very good son if you become a multimillionaire, but do you have any future ambition? Then I said no. Then my father came and asked, do you know what's the meaning of bank account? Then I said no. In that time, my father and mom laughed at me. But now I'm understand why they laughing. Because even without any future ambition, even without any idea, even without any bank account, how am I become a multimillionaire? After my scholarship, I got my result. I'm 151 and the pass mark is 159. I'm failed only 8 months. Only 8 months. Only one sir invited all failed students to a hall. Then sir say, sir, get the mic and sir started speaking. Listen to them. The scholarship is a tissue paper. Now that is wasted. But you have lots of chances and lots of challenges. In our country, we have two main challenges and two main chances. That is, first one is O-level, second one is A-level. Don't worry, children. If you get good result in O-level and A-level, you can do lots of things. I know in my hall, lots of children are middle class or lower class. I know that because in the situation of our country, that is the thing, that is the most common thing. And he said, yeah. Raise your hand if you are dreaming. Then most of us raise hand. Then sir said, yeah, I know. Raise your hand if you are read books. Then lots of us raise hand. And sir said, if I give two types of books, the first one is his background also very rich and he also very rich. And second type is his background also very poor, very dark. Now he is rich and he do something to the country. Which book do you like? Most of us didn't understand what he said, and I also did in that time. But now I'm understanding. Because now I'm also a dreamer. Even without that advice, I have never talked like that in this stage. Don't give up your dream and poorness is not damage your dream. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Mandara Sidhu, when you know better, do it better. When you know it better, do it better. Mandara Sidhu.
Do you want to do something better? Yes, of course. Why not? We like to do something better. In this whole world, there are billions of people suffering from illnesses. Because why? They think they can do everything. They didn't listen to their parents and their teachers. That's why they are suffering from illnesses. But in this world, there are some people thinking they can do better, but they try to do better. That people are the one who build in the world. That these people are thinking I can do everything, but these people are the elite in the world. Good morning, Panchal and Board of Judges, dear parents and my dear brothers and sisters. We know Thomas Alva Edison. He introduced the bulb to our world. He tried 999 times. And what happened? This man is the one who introduced had been our word. I also have a friend like that. His name is Joseph. And he is facing an English examination. He also thinks like that. I can do everything. This examination is very easy for me. His parents, his teachers, and his friends told him, this examination is very hard. You must study. But he didn't listen to us. He thinks he can do it very easy. But he did it. He wrote the examination, and 1 month later, the marks came. What happened to him? He told me this examination is very easy. He write the examination, but he can't copy this examination. He tried better, but he don't try better. The marks came. Out of 100, he has only 20 marks. Because why? He didn't listen to their parents and their teachers and his friends. That's why he get these marks out of 120 marks. And I want to tell, in this way, this person, my friend, is trying to do better, but he didn't do better. That's why he get low marks. That's why he get low marks. I want to recommend, you know better, you must try to do better. Thank you.
Senori Medusa, failures are the key to success. Failures are the key to success.
There was one who was thinking about earning all money. In his mind, he started to something. But he failed. This was a complete disaster. But he never gave up. He learned from his mistakes. He passed over the brothers, their parents, and many brothers and sisters. We celebrate the beginning of our lives with love, and we hope there's failures alone. Because of mistake. We forget that expected failures is an important part of life. For example, when I was in Redfern, I was ashamed of myself in front of my friends because I got low marks in my special exam. All of my friends have about 160, while I was 149. But now I feel ashamed of myself whenever I put myself down because of other people's judgments or comments. The reactions to the failures is different from one person to another. Some people learn from their mistakes, go ahead. They use, but they get an opportunity to fix their mistakes. While others also use for the humans were not born to be perfect. Some people should fail. You should know that we all do mistakes. It's normal. Everyone is abnormal if we don't make mistakes. The important thing is learning from mistakes. It took Thomas Edison 1,000 attempts to get the perfect right. Everyone who has been succeed their life has been failed in their regular. The man I talked about earlier, who has been started his own company, he learned from his mistakes and developed his skills. Now he can get failure in the company, software company, Microsoft. You know who I'm talking about? It's Bill Gates. He's the third man of man become the world's youngest software engineer because he learned from his mistakes. You should know that life always has a rise and a fall. But he continues ahead in his journey, irrespective of the rise or the impartial board of judges, dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. Let us live in the present. We don't need millions of dollars, millions of cars, or anything. What you want is here right at this moment to live in the present. Sometimes you are unhappy and disappointed about the life. Why? Because you always think about the past. Why is that? We can't change the past, but we can work correctly in the present and make a bright future. Sometimes, when we think about the future and Sandy and Bonnie is there, why are we always thinking about the future? Stop dreaming too much about the future, because we don't know what will happen in the future. Maybe I'll be a doctor, or maybe I'll be a cleaner. I don't know what will happen in the future. For an example, in the first term grade day, my best friend Vibhavi couldn't write the maths paper correctly. She didn't have much time to do the maths paper. After that, she came to me and said, "Only today I didn't have much time to do the maths paper." Do you know, she kept thinking about this maths paper and she couldn't write the Tamil paper either. So, stop thinking about the past things and future things. The present is a gift. Gift from God, gift from the nature, and gift from the universe. That's why this precious moment is called the present. So, the people like J.K. Rowling and Cristiano Ronaldo also have dark histories, but they overcome the challenges. They stop thinking about the past always and work for the present very well. Only thing we can get from the present or past is that our experiences. From the future, we can get our ambitions and objectives. So I'm telling, stop ruining your life. Start to work in the present. If you start to work in the present, success and happiness are also there. And you can lead a relaxful life. So I'm telling, you need to live in the present. Live in the present and win the world. Thank you.
Tasuni Varagoda, nothing impossible, everything possible. Nothing impossible, everything possible. Tasuni Varagoda.
When I was small, my class project is all about 17, 18, 19, or much worse. I never become the class first, second, third. And most of the time, the people that I loved treated me as a loser. Sometimes they even called me as a loser. And when I heard all those stuff, I became so down and I wanted to give up. But I didn't, because I realized that if I give up, I will otherwise be a loser. So what I did was, I kept working and working. And nowadays, my class project is all about first, second, third. Could you believe it? I couldn't believe it. And good morning, my dear judges, and my dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. Today, I can tell you that in this beautiful world, there is nothing meant as impossible. Instead of it, this says that everything is possible. I want you to remember that the time when you were not. There was time that you complained so much, but did so little. There comes to a point in your life that you have to realize that there is a little bit more that has to be done than just complaining about it. You have to realize you don't have any other opportunities waiting on you if you are not willing to take the first opportunity that comes to your life. There is a time. Everybody has to turn backward. There are moments where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in your mind before giving up is that if you give up, there is no way that can happen. That's the guarantee. It will never happen nowhere under the sun. That's the guarantee of succeeding. The only way that the possibility will end is if you never give up, no matter what. So in Pakistan, there's a woman called Madiba Mizari. What makes her different is that she's disabled. Her legs do not work. But she never gave up because her legs don't work. She has a son. Her son's name is Matt. And he's a huge fan of football. He got his very football when he was 4 years old. And when he got a football, he ran into his mom and said, "Mom, that too late, she felt so young and she felt disabled for the first time. And she told Niall that I can't kick the ball, I'm disabled. And when Niall heard it, there was a speech of silence for a minute, and he told that it's okay for your legs not to work, but your hands will. Let's play catch the ball. And when she heard that word, she felt that when people see their glass as half empty, come on, think that your glass is half full. There's only here and here. So at the end, I want to tell, this world is filled with obstacles and challenges. You can either give up or keep going. Giving up is easy, but the thing you have to keep in your mind before giving up is that you are giving up on your dreams and your goals that you have set when you were small. So nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. The word itself as impossible. Thank you.
Time is for facility.
Some time ago, I was very sad because I got my exam marks and they are very decreased. On that time, I cried a lot. But on that time, my mom took me to her and told, my dear, don't worry. We can write it again. On that time, I told, if I could go back time and study hard and write it again. But my mom told that's not a good idea because we can't go back time. If that's so, time can't be go back. Do you ever worried about a thing or incident happened to me like that? Do you agree that time is gone? Then what is happening to that? Isn't it more valuable than gold? So, I agree these all are wrong because we can't equal anything in our world to time. Dear impartial board of judges, dear parents and my dear brothers and sisters, time is gold. The every second we are passing in our life means we are spending every second and every minute in our life for the end. So, we have to do is we have to spend every second in our life happily. At last, even we can tell, I did something like that before. And also that is not the time that we are facing. And we can't stop a thing that is good or bad happening. Because the future, we can't do that. So, as we know, we can't stop time because we can't go back towards the time even. The moment I start to say, my confidence took me to the end of my speech bravely. So this is time. Because time can't be stopped. As we told, time is a big thing and no one can stop and we can't equal to anything. So, life is short and we have to spend every moment in our life happily. Because that is the only thing we can just take from time. So, if we are having a good time, time is having a better thing. So, time and tide, wait for no man. Thank you.
Mistakes we lose your loved ones. Mistakes we lose your loved ones. That means
Have you ever seen a prisoner who comes from the prison to our society? Have you seen a prisoner who came from the society to our home? Prisoner is the one who mostly disappointed from the society, from the family. Why is the main reason? He is a person like us who can breathe, who can eat, who live with us. He is the person like us, and why we are going to disappoint him? The main mistake in this society is that are we should going to disappoint our prisoners? Maybe prisoners know the things we should do for our parents, our lovers more than us. So why we are going to disappoint our prisoners? Maybe they go to the prison for a mistake from his life, but don't think the prisoner is the person forever. He is not the prisoner forever. There is a freedom time for his life. So, good morning my dear impartial board of judges, and dear sir, and dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. Do you know the first person in your life who loved more for you? But prisoner know how to make their life better because he has the most experience than a single person. But the society has disappointed already him. The society is going to make the famous like entrepreneurs, pilots, doctors, teachers. Are those only the person who know the life? But prisoner know more than us. They have more experience than us. When you compare a person with a prisoner, they know how to even greet their parents. Most of the doctors, parents, teachers, they don't know even how to talk, how to respect their elders, teachers. The most problem in this society, their parents are in the main roads. Is that the thing we should do for our parents? We can't remember everything they did from our smaller times. Parents can keep them us in our small children houses where children look after, but they didn't did. They look after us from the smaller ages for make their life better. But the thing we should doing for them, making them to wait there in main roads. If you think you can do better by keeping them in roads, by hurting your parents, never think you can be a better person one day. The mistakes is everyone. The nature of the mistakes is the nature being mistakes, but recorrecting the mistakes and going forward is the best thing you should do. Even though parents are the most important thing in our life, but we should look after them as our lovers. Maybe they hate for us, but the main thing we should do by look after our parents and lovers. But everything, every single day, parents are in the main roads. If you think you can do a better person, if you want to be a better person, first look after your parents and don't hurt them from even a single word. Some may think being educated, being qualified is the main thing you should do in your life. The prisoner is being prisoned because they are having the proper Dhamma education. If they even have a single education of Dhamma education, they are not prisoners for now. If you make your life from today better, and you is the winner for the future.
Janodya Janani, no one can change our own destiny. No one can change our own destiny. Janodya Janani.
No one can change our own destiny. So, what is it? Is it something that is predetermined, or is it something that we created for ourselves? Good morning, my dear compassionate board of judges, my dear sir, and my dear parents, and my dear sisters and brothers. There are many beliefs about destiny. Some people believe that our destiny is written in the stars, and there is nothing we can do to change it. Others believe that we have certain amount of free will and that we are the masters of our own destiny. I believe that the truth lies somewhere in between. I believe that we have certain amount of free will, but
by the circumstance and the choices that we are made in the past. In other words, I believe that we have the power to shape our own destiny. And we are not completely free from the constraints of our circumstances. So, what does this mean for us? What does it mean for our life? It means we should never give up on our dreams. No matter how difficult things may seem, we should always believe that we can create our own destiny. We should always believe that we can achieve our goals. But it also means we should be realistic about our expectations. We should not expect to be able to achieve everything we want without any effort. We should not expect to be able to avoid making mistakes. The truth is, life is not always fair. Sometimes we will make mistakes that will set us back. Sometimes we will face challenges that are beyond our control. So, if you're feeling lost or uncertain about your future, I encourage you to remember that you are not alone. We all face challenges in life. But we also all have the power to shape our own destiny. So, never give up on your dreams. Never give up on yourself. And always believe that you can create the life that you want. Thank you.
Let us include wonders of science. Wonders of science. Let us
Man lived like a servant, and he didn't know how to light a fire or how to cook food. And also he didn't know how to speak, read or write. But what is used by the use of science, he made a big civilization. We all know that science is one of the powerful weapons in the world. For example, some inventors invent very dangerous things by using science. But some other inventors invent the good things that help us in our everyday life. By the way, there are so many wonderful things in the science. So you know, in first about the science, laser, air, and many things. We can divide science into different categories like food science, computer science, and also earth science. Have you ever thought if the light bulb had not been invented in the past, what will happen? We would be still in the dark and also mobile phone. Today people use nanotechnology to make water resistant materials. Imagine suddenly water falls on your laptop by mistake. But using this technology, you can save your laptop. This is what is. The thing is, today doctors use nanorobot to do operations, and they save many lives, of course. So, this one is a computer. Computer is one of the greatest invention of the science. It can do with complex calculations and work with. Will you heard about it? Yes. Internet has become a part of our life. We use internet for many things, like finding informations and watch videos, play games, and doing online classes, and etc. So considering all these points, we can get more accurate ideas from science. What are they? Science helps us in medical science and also affect our education system. And it helps us to make our life easy.
Today, students don't like to learn about science. Why is that? Because they only know the things in this textbook, not the wonderful things in the science. So science is not only for the exam. Science is the power to change the world. Thank you.
Unity in our attitude eliminates negative self-talk. Attitude eliminates negative self-talk. Unity in our.
Today I stand to deliver a speech on a profound aspect of human physicality. The power of positive attitude is silencing the relentless shadow of negative self-talk. It is a topic that holds immense significance in our lives, for it is not just an abstract concept, but a transformative tool that can elevate our mental well-being and reshape our very reality. Good morning, Impartial Board of Judges, dear sir, dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. In this fast-paced world, where we are bombarded with external pressures and expectations, our inner dialogue often becomes a battleground for self-doubt, criticisms, and anxiety. It is not for visual thinking, but well-researched and scientifically proven fact that our thoughts have a profound impact on our emotions, attitudes, and our self-confidence. When we adopt a positive attitude, then we become more resilient of challenges and more open to opportunities and more compassionate towards in ourselves. Our self-talk shifts from being a harsh critic to being a nurturing mentor, guiding us through the intricate maze of life. Embracing a positive attitude does not mean dismissing the exercises of difficulties of gaining our imperfection. Rather, it is an acknowledgement of our aspiration. It's
Unity is the most powerful thing in the world. Unity is the most powerful thing in the world. Abhishek Virat Kohli.
One day, I saw an ant tries to carry a fly for his meal, but he couldn't do that. After I saw 6 ants come and carry that fly very easily. So what happened? I walked in my father and asked him, "Father, why is an ant can't carry a fly and 6 ants can carry the fly very easily?" Then my father said, "Son, it's because of the unity." The unity. So, good morning, dear Impartial Board of Judges, my dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. What is the unity? Most of you think it's just a normal feeling, like happy, sad, love, hate. No, you are wrong. Unity is the way of living. It's the way of people are connected. Not always through blood relations, but through kindred spirit. We don't need to have same surname to feel united. We only need our kindred spirit connection. Unity is oneness among the people of different classes, creeds, and religions. Once a bond has been formed between a group of people, they will stand by you through anything that may come. But there are always diversity in a single group. The challenge is not to let individuality to get the way by being united. But the diversity or individuality should not become a barrier between friendship. By being united as a group, you can get more benefits, such as you can do lots of things that you can't do when you are alone. You will learn to respect everyone's views. All the other members are trying to increase your knowledge and your talent, and you are trying to do your best at the group. Without unity, you are nothing in this society. Now, for a moment, think you are a wooden stick. Now you are a wooden stick. Anyone can break it very easily. It means when you are alone, you are so weak. Anyone can fall down you. But now think you are a bundle of stick. Bundle of stick is not just a person. It's a group of people. Bundle of stick is unbreakable. It means when you are united as a group, you become more powerful and stronger than before. But there are always external forces tries to tear your group down, and there are so many challenges that seem to impossible to conquer. In this difficult situation, leave your friends is not the solution. Being with them and solve the problem. In there is your achievement. So, I think now it's time to say what is the most powerful and strongful thing that we can get from the unity. Together we stand, divided we fall. Thank you.
Good people, honestly here. Advantages and disadvantages of mobile phones. Advantages and disadvantages of mobile phones would equal honesty. Mobile phones are now advanced, convenient and the most popular all around the world. So, you also be careful, my dear teacher and my dear parents and my dear brothers and sisters. There are many advantages and disadvantages of mobile phone. What is a smartphone? That is a phone does more than do call or text. It can do many things. We can it has many stores and app stores and games. It works just like a computer. We can go to the internet and search information about one touch. There are important thing is there has GPS system that we can always hurry search about and we can search about like just a place and we can it has Google Assistant and advantages. Very educative. There has we can go attend the online classes and search about educational things and we can learn many things. Disadvantages. They are quietly destructive and it is others will be hacked and the personal notes and all things deleted from our phone and our phone will be broken also. And you may change the password in 1 year too. So, I think you all have a mobile phone. Sometimes you also get disadvantage from your phone. Sometimes you not get advantages. So my dear friends, do not get disadvantageable things from your phone and get
adorn your things. Thank you.
Scenario is the connection between nature and humans. The connection between nature and humans. Scenario is.
Do you throw garbage to your mother? No. Because of what? Because we love our mother dearly. So my dear sir and my dear impartial board of judges and my dear parents and my dear brothers and sisters, I'm going to talk about that the connection about nature and us humans. So, first of all, what do we do naturally? Leaving a tap open because of what the sea likes. And also, we all have a time for many other birds, but not protecting nature. Do you know that 27,000 trees are cut each day because of our own purposes? No, but we all are giving our needs to our tree cutters, and then they cut trees and then they give it to us. Do you know that scientists who are searching for planets to live on, and they are searching for water to live? Can you live without air or water for even a second? No. Because of what? Because of the nature's beauty. And also, this nature contains a lot of numerous blessings. We all have to gather the advantages and also protect it. Because to give that beautiful nature to our younger generations, we all have to keep it light and calm and healthy. So my dear audience, you all have many other works, maybe businesses, maybe words, maybe dreams to follow. But I'm telling that to keep a second, not only second, but least of it. Just keep it and to save nature from those virus. We all know that every creature wants everything. We all have needs, and also due to the population increasing each day, we all want even more than yesterday. So why are we following dreams without taking any consciousness about nature? Because without air, we can't do anything. Can you even imagine to eat anything but food? No. That's why nature is a blessing. Nature is like a mother. Nature is like our mother that gives many nutritious foods that we all want. So, my dear parents and my dear friends, we all have to gather the time and let's be united to protect nature. Thank you.
Now, as you have seen about half of the speeches, now as for a change, let's invite Kiran and her team to present their drama.
Good morning, impartial board of judges, dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. Today we are gathered here to enjoy yourself with our little drama. The fairies in the money scrap. 3 centuries and a half ago, there lived a man who worked in a Scottish farm. The man is called an oraman, which means who did all kind of odd jobs for his master. One day, his master sent the oraman to the end of the moor to pick all the weeds that had grown there.
You should go and pick out all the weeds that had grown in the end of the moor.
The oraman did as he told, and he whistled as he worked. By the end of the day, he had full out a considerable amount of heat. Then suddenly, he saw the tiniest woman he had ever seen standing before him. How will you like it if you pulled out the roof of your home this autumn?
What? Who are you?
Never mind who am I. Put all the weeds exactly where you pulled it out from. Now. And do not bother us again.
Okay, ma'am.
The scared Oraman did exactly as he was told and put every reward back where he had dug it out from.
and he was rushing to his master back to the farm.
Sir, we must never ever go to that part of the moor again.
What do you mean?
There are fairies there, and today we got a warning from them.
Are you alright? What kind of the right thinking man brings in? Don't give excuses for your laziness.
We have been master.
Enough. Looks like you had a daydream. Now go and finish the work I gave you.
So, the foreman had no other option to go back to the moor and throw out all the weeds again. He crumbled, show up and furnish it, but not enough salt happened.
Weeks, months, and entire year rolled by. Dora man encountered nothing unusual or uncomfortable.
Perhaps master was right. It would have been just a dream.
Finally, it was a day in autumn. The exact day when the old man had met the fairy a year ago. He had just finished his work for the day.
May I leave the day, master?
Ah yes, take this can of milk. Perhaps your mom can cook your custard today.
Thank you, master. Thank you so much.
Oh, and after Oraman went to his home, and he was whistling his way, and he was feel tired, as tired he had never felt before, and that's a wonder. His home is not the right thing, and the Oraman felt close to him, and the Oraman felt he could not get any more step further. And he lay down on the grass, and he awoke by the sweetest music he had ever heard.
Where am I?
Hello, finally you're awake. Come and dance.
Dora man saw a whole lot of tiny little songs dancing.
Come, dance with us.
I can't dance.
The music will make you.
And sure enough, the music was so beautiful that the old man felt joy, and he knew not how long he danced and how much he danced. And it was as the music was coming right inside of him.
It's going to be daybreak. Quick, everyone.
All the fairies disappeared on the earth and dragged the old man with them. And he sat there, seeing the little people go about their business. And the fairy who had first met come up to him.
You have been here long enough. The peach you pulled out have run again. You may return now.
Yes, thank you.
But if you tell anyone what you saw here, you will be punished. A punishment you have never imagined.
I promise never to tell anything that I saw here.
And suddenly, the Oraman found himself on the exact spot he had fallen down. And the can of milk is still there. So he picked it up and went to his home. But what was this? His home had changed. A strange little boy was playing there. So he went to his mom.
Mom,
Where were you?
I can't say it, but
Where were you all these years?
yes. The master gave me a can of milk yesterday.
Yesterday we were looking for you 7 long years.
But I just go for 7 years. So this was their punishment. What was one night in there and was 3 years in here.
The old man received his punishment. So often we take force of nature for our granted. We don't know whether flowers, trees and grasses have their fairy folk in them. But if we cruel to nature, we will be punished. A punishment we shall have never brought upon ourselves. Thank you.